What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Scorecard Reactions. Today we are tapping in once again with none other than Philly Regs. Let's talk about it for a second, man. You guys got to check him out on my channel if you haven't already. He is one of the people who consistently gives me music that goes in my personal playlist. And I can't say that. There's a lot of people that I like. There's a lot of people I like on this channel. Very few of them have a chance to consistently put music on my personal playlist. Philly Regs is definitely one of them. So make sure you guys tap in with the rest of his work. Right now, he dropped a new project called Penelope. Now, full disclosure, these scores are not going to be what you think, and there's a good reason. Penelope is my little sister's name. So this project could be absolutely not for me. This is on some nasty shit. I don't know what the direction of the project is going to be, but there's a good chance that this is not the place for it now that I think about it. You know what I mean? But definitely give it a spin with a clear mind, and let me know if there's anything off of it that you think would do good on the channel. Or just make a good reaction if it's weird. I don't know. This could be, I thought about like what this could be. Living with Ghosts doesn't sound like a sex track. I don't know, like horrorcore maybe. He said this isn't what he normally does, so it might be some hardcore shit. But in the event that he's on like his weekend bag, like this could be really fucking awkward and get a 0. So let's see what it's hitting for. Do me a favor, run the gauntlet, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, the little bell notification guy. We about to eat, man. Let's see what it's hitting for. I think I've said that 45 times in this video. The edible's hitting in. Bum, 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 bum. Living with Ghosts. Also, what else did I just want to say? It'll come to me. Let's hit it. Okay. I can't tell if is that Spanish guitar or it's kind of got like a Wild West. Think about it. Listen to this. Kind of got like a Wild West vibe. See my little cowboy hat. Got like one of them long straws hanging out my mouth. I'm going to pull this back. We're 20 seconds in. He hasn't said anything yet. So we're going to let the ambience build. I feel like I've ruined the drop by talking over it. So let's pull it back one more time.
Why are you so distant? Why are you so cold? Since when did all our differences make living difficult? And why you act so ignorant when dishing out my soul? It's not what I envision when committing to propose. Division of the soul.
Alright, hold up. Couple things. There's a couple things. Take a knee, gang. This is gonna be a fun one. Number one, this is Spanish guitar darkroom music. I'm in. This is gonna hit on so many different levels for me. I'm absolutely in. But here's the topic of conversation for today, gang. I'm happy right now. My life is very good. All right. I'm gonna be getting engaged soon. I'm planning a proposal, so this is like weirdly timed that something like this would come up as I'm about to enter into this stage of my life. Right? I find myself listening less and less to like my darkroom music shit because it doesn't apply at the moment, right? There's no better time to listen to this shit than when you are fucking knee deep in it in yourself. You know what I mean? Like you connect with the music better and everything like that. Do you guys still play those songs on your regular playlist, like your breakup music and shit like that? Do you still play that while you're happy, or do you reserve that for only when shit's hitting the fan and you just need to know that you're not crazy and hear your situation coming out of someone else's mouth? I've come to realize that if I keep that mentality that I had, because I had that for a long time, and I end up in like the best relationship of my life, get married the whole 9 years, like I'm never gonna be able to enjoy that music ever again. That's worth ruining my marriage, in my opinion. So we're gonna need to we understand what we're in for this now. Keep those thoughts in mind. Let me know down in the comments how you're feeling about it. Let's pull this back, and we'll go to like 20 seconds. We don't need the drop every time.
Why are you so distant? Why are you so cold? Since when did all our differences make living difficult?
The irony here is, if he would have just said that to her instead of singing about it and making a track, like, this is very passive aggressive. Like, I would hope this conversation's already been had and we didn't start like we're in an argument in the living room and he's like, oh, really? Bet. I'm going to the lab. Fucking get my feelings out on this shit. If you'd have just started off with that, you could have avoided everything that's about to happen to you, my guy.
And why you act so ignorant when dishing out my soul is not what I envision when committing to propose. Division of the soul is killing me to know we're splitting up the whole into the individual. I guess that I forgot that you're a person on your own, and it hurts that I don't know you that everybody does. I feel like I'm in love.
Alright, hold up. That was nasty. Hold on. Bring this back. This is good. I love these tracks. These have so much to talk about, man. Hold on. Pull this back. This is my shit, dog. Here's what I'm gonna do. If you're in a happy relationship right now, I need you to channel your ex, okay? just listen to me. I'm sure a lot of you guys just automatically got triggered right now. I'm sorry about that. I need you to channel this bitch, all right? And I need you to put yourself in the place where you would find yourself saying these things so that it hits a little bit differently. But hold on, this part was fire. We gotta talk about this.
My soul is not what I envision when committing to propose. Division of the soul is killing me to know we're splitting up the whole into the individual. I guess that I forgot that you're a person on your own, and it hurts.
So this concept, right? This is like fucking relationship therapy time. All right, take a knee, gang. The concept of like forgetting that like you become an entity in a relationship where it's kind of like wherever I'm at, the missus is there too, right? And a lot of times you can get into this habit of like legitimately forgetting that this is an individual person with their own hobbies and needs and desires. And it's super dope when you're in a relationship and you guys have these things that are in common and we can watch movies together, play games together, have similar taste in music, right? But like that is a whole human being. All of your experiences, the positives, negatives, everything you've gone through in your life, like they have the same amount of that shit. And a lot of times it's very easy to get so consumed with the us or with yourself to lose sight of yourself as an individual as well because you're just viewing yourself through the lens of the relationship. That leads to a lot of fucked up breakups, man, because you have people who think they're in love or are told that they're in love and that marriage is hard and it's supposed to be, you know what I mean? But like in reality, you're probably just not with somebody who actually like you might love your person, but do you like them? Like there's so many layers to this, man. And I'm not going to fuck the song up by turning this into a whole yap session, but that was somebody's these are pretty deep bars he's putting out there.
So ignorant when dishing out my soul is not what I envision when committing to propose. Division of the soul is killing me to know we're splitting up the whole into the individual. I guess that I forgot that you're a person on your own, and it hurts that I don't know you that everybody does. I feel like I'm in love with someone I don't know, a stranger in my house who's somewhat of a ghost. You lay there on the couch and you fumble through your phone and complain that I don't love you like the couples from the show. You don't really love me, I already know I could find somebody better, all I gotta do is scroll. Maybe they'll respect me for the person I become. I know it sounds pathetic, but it's better than alone. You don't.
Words. Let's pull this back. Full disclosure, this is going to be a long one, guys. I am no longer pretending that I'm going to try to not talk too much throughout this. We're digging in. Hold on, I need this whole hook. This is phenomenal. Also, this is terrible. I'm so sorry that you're going through. You can't write like this if you ain't been through some shit. He might be good now. He might be in a better place at the moment. But my man's had some dark days. You can't put this together without experience, dog. You ain't get this from watching Love and Hip Hop. I'll tell you that right now. All right, so he starts off, he ends the verse with this, I feel like I don't know you and everybody does. Multiple ways to take that. I think a lot of people will take that as an off-the-cuff way of calling somebody a hoe. Like, oh, I guess I don't know you, but everybody does. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's the way that this is supposed to be. I think that it's supposed to be taken more as like an actual personality type thing. Like think about like what he was talking about, like forgetting that you're an individual and stuff like that. I think there might be a little bit of self-reflection in this from his part too, where it's like, man, maybe I didn't pay enough attention. I don't really know who the fuck you are. And he's just now coming to that realization. Like, we've been caught up in a whirlwind of fucking sex and honeymoon phase for X amount of months, maybe years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and now that all of the shine and glitter and glamour is gone, who are you? Like, who is this? Like, there's a lot of revelation that's happening here. Hold on, bring this back. Let's go over the hook.
That everybody does. I feel like I'm in love with someone I don't know. A stranger in my house who's somewhat of a ghost. You laid her on the couch and you fumble through your phone and complain that I don't love you like the couples from the show.
If you can't feel that on your whole chest, that should feel like a suitcase just sitting on your chest right now. What a way to encompass. Here's the thing, man. Love songs were beautiful in the 80s. Don't get me wrong. R&B is like, when R&B came out too, or started getting like real big, we had some of the best, like Usher created our whole childhood. You know what I'm saying? This is the 2024 way of encapsulating what relationships we're going through now. That, like, you couldn't have wrote that in 2006. You get what I'm saying? Like, that, you couldn't have come up with that. And now it's relevant. It's so relevant to where some of those older songs, we kind of romanticize the way relationships used to be. You know what I'm saying? But this is a very modern take, and the relatability alone is going to separate that from the generic love songs and shit like that. Like, I don't know, man. This is, I like it. It's fire. And you know why it's fire? I told you it was going to be a long one. Because there's so many ways to do this wrong. There's so many ways to just talk about the internet, you know what I'm saying? Or put in these cliches for modern relationships and shit like that. That's not going to have that kind of an emotional impact or attachment or baggage, that emotional baggage that comes along with it. Whereas, like, I feel like he painted the picture, dog. And that's all hip-hop, that's all rap is, man. All it is just imagery, right? How much, I feel like I'm in the room with him when he's saying this. Like, that's like, ugh. Fuck him. This sucks. Nah, bring it back. Bring it back. One more time. Fuck you. It's my channel.
Everybody does. I feel like I'm in love with someone I don't know. A stranger in my house who's somewhat of a ghost. You laid her on the couch and you fumble through your phone and complain that I don't love you like the couples from the show. But you don't really love me, I already know. I could find somebody better, all I gotta do is scroll. Maybe they'll respect me for the person I become. I know it sounds pathetic, but it's better than alone. You don't really love me, I already know. I already know, I already know. You don't really love me, I already know. I already know, I already know. Every time we touch, it's like you suffocate. And all the stuff you used to love is not the stuff you hate. I often contemplate that if you run away, would you become the change or just become the same? Succumb to the mundane and blame what's his name? Your arrogance is like a parasite. All
right, we gotta bring this back. We can't just talk about how angelic that voice was that came on here and not acknowledge it. The way it's Alja. If I'm mispronouncing that, please just correct me in the comments. No disrespect intended. Yeah, this vocal run that came in right after the hook, that was like, you're gonna feel this. Here's your gut check. Hold on. I think Philly Regs, I think he sings well. I think he sings in a way that isn't, you don't have to be Aretha Franklin to do it. It's melodic and it's good on the ears. That's why I had so much of his music is on my like regular everyday playlist. Is because he's very easy to listen to. His music theory is like phenomenal, like every single time. I don't think he has any misses as far as like flow goes. But to then couple that with like someone who, an additional person singing well at like a high, like it's, I think it was a good direction. He could have easily tried to do that himself or something like that. I think having the other voice coming to do it, super dope.
You don't really love me, I already know. I already know, I already know. Every time we touch, it's like you suffocate. And all the stuff you used to love is not the stuff you hate. I often contemplate that if you run away, would you become the change or just become the same? Succumb to the mundane and blame what's his name?
I don't know if I like that line. Let's pull this back one more time. I feel like I kind of lost the plot with this. Hold up.
We touch, it's like you suffocate. You don't really love me, I already know. I already know, I already know. Every time we touch, it's like you suffocate. And all the stuff you...
It's like, that's heavy as shit. Every time we touch, it's like you suffocate. So that sounds to me like it's like my like love language is physical touch, right? So it's like I'm probably hovering, you know what I mean? Like I'm always needy and have to be touching you, blah, blah, blah. And it sounds like this person, their love language that he's with is obviously one, not physical touch, but two, it sounds like their needs aren't being met either, right? So, cause like he's like, if you're not loving me like the motherfuckers that are on this show, what do you mean by that, right? Like, have you communicated? Like, what does that mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is it that I'm not doing that you would like done more type shit? I don't know. I'm taking this like, I'm having way too much fun with this.
Time we touch, it's like you suffocate. And all the stuff you used to love is now the stuff you hate.
And now all the stuff you used to love is now the stuff you hate. That's a heavy ass fucking line too.
Often contemplate that if you run
This is the part I don't understand. I often contemplate that if you run away,
would you become the change or just become the same? Succumb to the mundane
would you become the change or just become insane?
and blame what's his name.
The blame what's his name I think is a dope way of ending the line. The rest of that kind of sounded fillerish.
It's just like a parasite. I don't care to cherish it the way your parents might, cause they were scared to fight.
That's nasty. That's nasty. I forgive the build up now. Hold up. You straight up calling out the in-laws. Yeah, they're afraid of conflicts. They don't talk about anything. All they do is sweep it under the fucking rug. And if you don't acknowledge the... Dude, this is dope. I like this.
Name. Your arrogance is like a parasite. I don't care to cherish it the way your parents might, cause they were scared to fight. But I see past the evil stares and all the memes you share, cause that don't mean you care to be an equal pair, yeah.
Yo, long live the days of posting ambiguous Joe Budden quotes on your Facebook in a passive-aggressive fashion. Passive-aggressive. Anyway, let's go.
I know reality is cruel to you. Know what?
Pull it back.
You share, cause that don't mean you care to be an equal pair, yeah. Yeah, I know reality is cruel to you. Know what being powerless could do to you. I know that you sound a bit confused. I've been sour in your mood, but imagine all the mountains I can move for you. I feel like I'm in love with someone.
See, and then, but it's still like, man, maybe he's not doing his part, right? Because she's obviously unhappy. But that, just the fact that, think about all the mountains I could move for you. Like, it sounds like he's like, yo, I'm trying to fix this. Tell me, like, yo, help me help you. What do you want me to do? This relationship also is probably over. If you're relating to this a little bit too much right now, start cheating. Just get a head start on what's next to come, because it's eventually coming.
I don't know, a stranger in my house who's somewhat of a ghost. You laid her on the couch and you fumble through your phone and complain that I don't love you like the couples from the show. But you don't really love me, I already know. I could find somebody better, all I gotta do is scroll. Maybe they'll respect me for the person I become. I know it sounds pathetic, but it's better than alone. You don't really love me, I already know. I already know, I already know. You don't really love me, I already know. I already know, I already know.
My man ain't do shit on this whole shit. Yo, you know you got a good voice when someone's like, yo, come in. What's my line? You ain't got a line. Here's your 3 words. You're going to say this and just sound angelic when you do it. Huge shout out to Alja for the very, very minimal contribution to this track. But it was still noteworthy. Alright, there we go. Fade out was... Honestly, could have let the fade out breathe a little bit longer, but I think my own cracking jokes might have ruined the ambience there. We're not going to bring just the fade back. All right, down in the comments, let me know. What do you guys think? How you feeling with it? You like it, love it, hate it, too relatable, not relatable enough? If you're a virgin, please get the fuck out of here. This is not for you. This is for adult conversations. If you're still like haven't had your heart broken ever yet, like if you still like look at life with sunshine and hope in your eyes, please get the fuck off this video. We don't want your opinion right now. This is not for you. This is for the miserable couples and the people who have been miserable and like to look back and relive like, I remember my heyday. Let's pull it up. Let's break down the scorecard. Let's see how we really felt about it. All right. I am a fan, if you guys didn't pick up on that. Target audience for this, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Unbelievable, yes. Proper setting. It's only dark room music. I don't care. Like, there's something wrong with you if you're like, man, we're going to the beach. Everybody get in. You know what I'm saying? Put the fucking top down and everything like that. And then you just put this on the drive. Like you're sick in your head. Like, this is not, this is not for you. This is for us in depression, in our room. Haven't left in 3 days. Bars of lyrics. Dog, he went off. You could argue that one part that felt a little bit fillerish and wordy, but did it take anything away from it? Really? Like, nah, like how many people, like most people are not going to be listening to this and stopping every single sentence like we are in a reaction. Realistically, 25 out of 25. There's nothing I would change, nothing I would rewrite. 24 out of 25? Nah, I think this is like a straight up 100. Delivery or vocals, Alja hard carry, 25 out of 25. Beat selection, 15 out of 15. Nothing I would change about it. Sound quality and mixing, stop it. His records are super clean. I don't know if he mixes his own shit. I don't know if B1 does it or what the situation. I don't know who's doing the mixing and quality for Philly, but like this shit is always fire. 15 out of 15. Effectiveness. Does this make, no, fuck the rest of his stuff. Does this make you want to listen to the rest of the album? 10 out of 10. Stop it. If this is what we're starting with, not only that, but like he's the one who recommended this song specifically, which tells me that like he gets the GSGang taste. You know what I mean? Like this was one for us. Enjoyability 10 out of 10. I only go in this depth with ones that are fun. This is 100 out of 100. 100 out of 100. That's my score. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. Meanwhile, anything over a 90, this is also going to be getting added to our public playlist on Spotify. So go and check that out as well. And yeah, so that's it. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I will catch y'all on the next one. Let's go.